Layout number 3 for Tee It Up Thursday is officially on the crafty table. If you love tags, layers and gorgeous floral clusters, you're in the right place. Can a scrapbook layout be clean and simple but still packed with gorgeous layers? Well, welcome to the channel, and I'm hoping that you're a return viewer, and if you're new, thanks for popping in. We're diving into the oh so lovely kit from Uniquely Creative, and I'm going to show you how to combine crisp, clean design lines with beautiful tag elements and perfectly clustered embellishment elements that pop without overwhelming a page. This one is a very clever and very creative, cute layout today. So grab a cuppa and let's get styling. So we are on layout 3, as I said, and we are still using the oh so lovely kit from Uniquely Creative. That's Mel from Mel W Scrapping and Amanda from Aleki Creates and myself each Thursday coming together to show you off a kit that we all have in common and we are putting together into layouts. Now today I'm starting again with that very simple plain background with the pink and the border, and I'm going to trim up some of the papers to build some layers and some texture using all different parts of this piece here. So I'm just going to trim around it because those florals are just beautiful. Now I will use those florals in another layout probably next week, but I'm going to use this big piece here at the left hand side of this one, and I'm going to cut it at 4 3/4, and I'm going to use it as a matting behind the photo, and that's going to add an extra layer to the layout. I've trimmed down this beautiful ombre one here, and I am using that to be a tag, and that's cut 2.5 by about 3.5, but it doesn't really need to be that long because it's going to tuck in underneath. This one here with the dotted pattern on it, it's just beautiful. It always reminds me of a little girl's dress, particularly an old-fashioned little girl's dress. Holly Hobby, that's what it reminds me of every time I look at it. I think it's like, reminds me of Holly Hobby. Do you remember Holly Hobby? Let me know in the comments if you agree that that piece of paper there looks a bit Holly Hobby-ish. I love gingham. Gingham in any colour, form or shape is just beautiful. So I'm always going to drag in some gingham when I can find it. And so I'm going to use that as a tag as well. I am using worn lipstick here as my colour for my distressed edging. I just wanted to lift these up off the background and make each layer distinct. You know that's always important on my layouts. I think that each paper deserves to have its own special place on the layout, and inking and distressing allows that to happen. I've got that ombre one done there that you can see, and I'm starting to layer it up. I want it to be a central design, so everything is in the center of that layout. And I'm using the tags as a feature, and I'm going to have them at the 4 points of the compass, which works really nicely in the design. I do have a single photo, and this is another single photo layout, I know, but it is one that's been sitting on my desk for a long time, along with the one that I did the other day with my son. It was taken around the same time, about a shame for me, 20 years ago, and I'm only just getting to do the photos. Not good, not good, but they're being there. They'll get in the photo albums. I have a whole big pile. Hey, maybe that could be an idea that I could do a series of the unloved or the discarded photos, or the pulled photos that never made it to a page. I have a stash of them. Maybe I need to do that as an idea. What do you reckon? Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see a series where I just clear my desk of pulled photos from the past. Now that would be something good if I can get them into albums. All right, that's how I'm going to layer up this layout, and I've gone off screen to do that, and you can just see it in place. And look at that. That's my daughter that I went on the cruise with when she was a little girl. Wasn't that cute? As I said, back then I used to like taking lots of portraits. I still do love taking portraits. I get a bit of a buzz taking a portrait. It's just something about that skill, capturing the eyes, and so they tell a story through the eyes. I just love being able to do that. So I've just had that heart from one of the previous layouts that I fussy cut, and I thought I'm going to drag it into this one. I have put the title over to the right. I've swapped out the smaller clip with a big clip from the ephemera pack here because I felt that that other one was just a little bit too small for what I wanted on that photo, but I am going to use it in the title over to the side, Sweet Thing, which I fussy cut out of the fussy cut sheet. Now I've got these beautiful hydrangeas because, you know, I love hydrangeas. They're beautiful. Love them. White, pink or purple. I love them all. And so I'm just going to tuck those into the floral, well, into the clusters here. I do have the strawberries because, you know, it says Sweet Thing. So why not use up the strawberries that are part of the pack? Like, this is so totally not my go-to design pack. It would not be my first choice, but because this is the one we've all got in common, the one we're all using together, it's a challenge, and it's pushing me out of my comfort zone to use it all up, which is quite interesting. So I'm just tucking these strawberries in, and I moved the smaller strawberries to the top and left the larger ones down with the larger heart. I think that just married nicely. And then I've got butterfly there, but when I went and stuck it all down and put some on chippy strips to pop it up, I realized that one butterfly wasn't going to cut it. So I went and cut out 2 more from the butterfly sheet that is in the pack, and I've added those to the clusters as well. Now these pearls also came in the pack, as you can see at the top there. They're uniquely creative packaging, and so I'm just going to build those into the layout here, and they're going to be my you know, instead of my Nuvo drops, I'm using the pearls today to create my visual triangle, as well as the butterflies. And because they're near the butterflies, that's really, really subtly building that triangle for you. And I also use the pearls to finish off the tags, because you can't leave your tags naked. All right, so I've now popped everything together. You can see that I've got some dimension happening with the butterflies, and also some of the strawberries, they're popped up. So it's building that depth and layering. So even though this is quite a simple design, I was still able to get layering happening and some depth to it. Using a gel pen, the same color as the project, it really does make it an added blending part of the project, not a standout, which is nice sometimes. And so the pink gel pen here really does work for the layout. It keeps it that soft feminine approach to it. So I'm just going around the edge with the faux stitching, and that will make the pieces stand out individually on the layout. What's your go-to for making each of your pieces stand out? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I can try that technique as well and see how it goes on my layouts. I'm always keen to see what different people do to make their layouts individualized for themselves. All right, so I'm not putting too many in. I'm just going to add a few more around this panel here, and then also I believe I put it onto the tags. Now, you know me, this layout is really very flat, and I am trying to lift it a bit because I just need to. I just need all those layers. But I do keep it pretty much as it is now, as you can see. And sometimes, you know, simple is good. Sometimes clean and nice is really good, and it keeps everybody part of the page focused on the photo. I'm just going to go around the last little bits here. The pink gel pen, of course, is very subtle, and you can't see it so much from a distance here, but when you see the close-ups, you'll be able to notice it on each of those panels when it's up close and personal. All right, so I'm just contemplating how much more, and as you can see, I just want that tag up there to be finished a little bit more. Those pearls are a great way to finish off the tag, something different, makes it a little bit girly. You know, there is there is no girly in me generally when it comes to my scrapping, but you know, today I've done a girly layout. What do you think? Do you think it's cute? I am struggling with all that white space, I'm not going to lie. It feels to me like there should be something else happening on this layout, but I will leave it. And then when I go and photograph it, I have to admit I do add some splatters. I just need to. I can't cope with all that white space in the background. But you'll see that in the close-ups now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope I've earned a thumbs up with you today. And don't forget to go and check out Mel and Amanda. I can't wait to see what they're creating. I'm sure they're going to be fabulous. They are into the girly side of it, so it's always nice to see what other people are producing. And be back next Thursday when we do the last one for the month and the last one for this kit before we launch into next month's kit. So thanks once again. If you're new, I hope I've done something to earn the subscribe. And stay creative, friends. Here's my next video for you. I'll see you there real soon.